had a little review there of the footage I've done so far. What are you doing, dog? I've just had a little review of the footage so far with the GoPro. Made a slight adjustment in that I've moved the GPS from around my neck. It was obviously wobbling about there. You have enough watching my belly wobble without watching that, be distracting enough. The idea of today is just get out and use the GoPro. I'm waiting for a Bliss Tool V3 to arrive. I was hoping to do a few videos once it does arrive and show you how I get on with it from the beginning, really, warts and all. Bit of inspiration for the videos, I think, from Darren, the Bliss Tool UK's main man. Bit ill at the moment, but still thinking of you, big lad, out on them Welsh hills. Get yourself better, and we'll be here when you're ready to rejoin us. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing the Bliss up here. Although I do love bringing the Excalibur out. It really is a super machine. There are machines that go deeper. There are machines that do certain things better. But there's nothing I've found all round that can match this machine. I've had this machine since it first came out, when it updated from the Sword, which was the first one, which had where the battery compartment is here, it was square rather than handled battery pack. I do have a Sword machine back home. It's actually my mum's machine. A little different, where I've got the 10-inch Tornado coil on. That one tends to have a little horseshoe shaped coil. So when I get in amongst the iron, something, a smaller coil would be better. But I love this machine, 'cause like today, a little bit overcast, chance it can rain. Well, it's not going to spoil my detecting day. Don't have to mess about with bags. I just put my waterproofs on and carry on, basically. The other big advantage of having a machine like this is when I get home, I just put it under the shower, get a quick wash, a dry down, and that's it, ready to go again. So never really had a problem with it. As you can probably see, I've put a straight shaft on there just to help with the weight, and I've also got a little bit of a harness that just goes round my neck and clips onto the machine there, onto the handle. Just takes a little bit of the weight, so I can let go of the machine while I'm digging. But I have no problem doing 7 or 8 hours a day with this machine. It's just the arm movement left and right. There's no weight involved at all. Bob! There we go. Off in the distance he goes. He comes back, he looks like a little gremlin with his ears. Come on! There you go, look at that. A gremlin. Good boy. Good lad. Go and find something. Okay, I don't know if you can actually hear the tones from the detector. The Excalibur tends to give me 3 tones: low, medium and high. What I found with it is the lower tones, or the gold growl as I call it, tends to be the gold is down there. Also some of the silver tends to be down there up to the mid-range, and the high tones you tend to get your your coins, your copper coins, your lead. As I've said, I've got no or very little discrimination. I think my discrimination on about 1, which is about as low as it'll go. I don't mind digging the rubbish. The detector automatically gets rid of the iron. It will just null in that the threshold will just disappear to let me know that I've just gone over a piece of iron. Some people say go slow and low with the machine. At this moment in time, I've only had two outings, approximately 4 or 5 hours maximum in these 3 fields. So what I'm doing at the minute, I'm just exploring a little bit. Just made a few crisscrosses around the area. I think it's important when you first come into a field to have a good walk round. There are little things that sort of take your attention sometimes. On this one, I don't know if you can see, just up there, there's an old tree stump that's rotten and dry. That was one of the first places I went to have a quick look round. If this had been a drover's route or anything similar to that, we're not far away from Chesterfield, which in itself has got Roman roots and things found here that link it to Romans. I think there's actually been some sort of villa building actually found up in the town centre, up on the shambles there. So what I tend to do is look round the odd tree root here and there, because people would have buried the coins before going into Chesterfield for I suppose a few beers. Fearing that they'd get mugged or something, some of the money would be left out here. They'd take in what they needed. Of course, some of them would get that drunk they'd forget where they buried it, and maybe the odd 1 or 2 of them that just wouldn't come back. So, like I say, it's important that you go all around the field and just get a general feel for it. That's where I find the GPS does come in really handy for me to plot the little bits and pieces that I've been finding. You know, some people say that they'll remember where they are, but you don't remember every little bit. Okay, got a high tone here. Just, you can see that there's still 3 or 4 inches off the grass there. Quite hard to concentrate on what I'm doing and think about what I'm saying to you guys. Yes, if I was a woman, I'd be able to do multitask and do 2 or 3 things at once, but I guess being a fella, we have to put up with these things. Come. Yeah, you can see where the farmer's cut the grass. He has missed some of it. Obviously, something with his machinery there, how it's set up, I suppose, how it grows. Don't know, not being an expert. Oh. Just underneath. There we are. Just not sure. It almost looks like a nail, but it's not. It's not iron. Almost looks like a part of a Roman brooch as well, but that's not right neither. It's too twisted to be one. We'll have a look when we get back. Yeah, it was a reasonable signal. Only came up, it was about here in the hole, so it's only a couple of 3 inches down. But given I was lifting it off the grass as well, and the thickness of the grass here is a couple of inches, so again, it's I'm quite happy with how the Excalibur performs on land. It's served me well, and I certainly it doesn't owe me anything with the amount of finds I've had from it.